Hello and welcome to my Nutcracker vlog. I am going to take you through the week leading up to our Nutcracker performances. This was all filmed starting 2 weeks ago. I fully intended that this video would be up long before now, but I also fully underestimated the amount of time that it takes to put all those clips together and edit them. So I hope you enjoy this lead up to Nutcracker. I think it's so cool that all over the world, dancers and theaters are getting ready to put on the Nutcracker. And I just think it's really neat to be a part of something that big. We got home really late last night, and it's now 6:30, and I'm up for work to get ready for work. And this cannot get done fast enough. Good morning. I'm talking really quiet because I'm the only one awake. We had a late night, like I alluded to in the coffee video. It was my daughter's last dance competition of the season. I spent the drive editing Vlogmas. You can see my setup here. I had my coffee and my water. My computer was plugged in down there, and we were using the baby seat as extra storage. As we got closer, my daughter was doing her makeup in the car. Like mother, like daughter. And we had a 3-hour drive when she was finished at 9 o'clock. So by the time we got home, got everything in, got ready for bed, got to bed, it was midnight. And now it was 12:30, and now it's 6:30. But I have to get ready for work. So that coffee's going to be ready any minute, and I can't wait. But I will take you through my day. I do have a Nutcracker rehearsal tonight, and as I said, I have to go to work. I think I'm going to put the tree up today, so I'll just take you through my day. And now some skincare. I bet my coffee's ready. I'm going to get some. Oh yes, here we go. First cup, I just drink it black. Oh yeah, that hits the spot. All right, time to put some makeup on. I'm ready to go to work, and I will probably vlog a little bit there. I need to go to Dollar General first because I need to pick up trash bags and some Christmas lights. Our lighted Christmas tree is only lit like on the lower third of it, and so I'm going to have to undecorate the top of it, string some lights, and redecorate it. So you guys can help me do that later. How about that? I'll see you at work. No, I'll see you at Dollar General. Okay, so I completely forgot I was going to vlog in Dollar General because I just was like on a mission to get in there and remember the things that I was supposed to remember. But I got the wrong kind of lights. I thought these were really pretty. I got these garland lights, and they are really pretty, but they're not going to work on the tree. So I just thought maybe they were garland lights because they had these 3 lights, but they were going to be longer. No, they're really short. And if you had a garland that you wanted to wrap these in, super pretty, but I have to get tree lights. So I'm going back to Dollar General. So if you've been around for a while, sorry about the paint on my fingers. I was just working on cleaning up some old paint cans. Anyway, if you've been around for a while, you know that I am the executive director for a community theater, and I also do shows. Well, this is Nutcracker week, and so we're going into final rehearsals. Tonight and tomorrow will not be dress rehearsals to preserve the costumes. If something tears or breaks show week, it's much more work for the costumers to get it fixed. We had our dress rehearsals last week. Anyway, I'm in the dressing rooms kind of cleaning up a little bit, and I walked into the princess dressing rooms, and this is hysterical, so I wanted to show it. It's the tutu wall, And there's actually one hanging over here as well. This one looks like an alien. Anyway, they're best stored upside down, flat, whatever, so that they don't get crushed. But you can see all of the sparkles, and I think their crowns are hiding back here. Yeah, there's one, and there's one. And see, they all have multiple rolls. So I don't see the other ones. I'm not sure where they are. Anyway, they all have multiple rolls, and then in Act 2, they put on the platter tutus. And there is nothing like a platter tutu to make you feel like a ballerina. I'm going to go show you my costumes too. So this is my dressing room, and there are several of us in here. So these are my costumes here, my petticoat, my dress for the party scene, and I also have a cape and a bonnet. I have some pictures of me in the costume, so I will insert some clips here. The party scene is over, and I'm getting ready to go in and watch the battle. Back to work. One of the nice things about life in a small town is that I can walk to the post office, and I am thrilled to be able to say that it's December 9th, and I walked there without a coat on. It is not warm, but it's not cold either, and that's pretty cool. Okay, work for the day is done. I am headed to Walmart. I need to get 3 gallons of flat black for painting the stage. Thankfully, I'm not going to be painting the stage, but anyway, with a performance coming up this weekend, usually just before, the director likes to paint the stage so that it's all nice and fresh. So off to do that, and then home for lunch. Good morning and welcome to Tuesday. I'm going to go into work a little bit later today after lunch, and I have a ton of things to do this morning. So I decided I was going to try these greens from Walmart, this Force Factor Better Greens, Smarter Greens, just to get some more nutrients and stuff in. And so we'll see. I don't know what this tastes like. I haven't tasted it yet. I did use my frother, my milk frother, to mix it up so that it wouldn't be powdery. Oh, it's not too bad. I thought it was going to taste like grass, but it really doesn't. It doesn't have a lot of flavor, but it does have a little bit of sweetness. So yeah, I think I can probably get this down. However, I also need more coffee because I'm going to work on my to-do list so that I can hit the ground running and just check things off the list. So let's get some more coffee first. That's my second cup, but it's a pretty big cup. So, and it wasn't quite empty. I only make I don't make a full pot. And I got this cute Christmas mug yesterday at Dollar General. When I went in there for the Christmas lights for work, I saw this on the shelf and I was like, oh, I only have one Christmas mug. So I decided to treat myself to a $3 Christmas mug. And my husband greeted me this morning with the oh so upsetting news that it's 2 weeks till Christmas and we haven't done anything. So unfortunately, with my schedule, I have rehearsal tonight, so I won't see him till about 10 o'clock. And then tomorrow I have a board meeting. Fortunately, those don't go too late, so I should be home about 8 o'clock. And so we might be able to do some shopping and deciding then. But then on Thursday, I have a Nutcracker performance. On Friday, Saturday, and then a Sunday matinee. And so I think we should be able to get something done on Saturday. I don't think we have any other plans besides Nutcracker in the evening. So, yeah, we got to get our little tushies in gear. So I'm going to do my to-do list and then grab a shower and then start working and just work flat out until about noon when I need to eat, and 12:30 I'm out of here. It is currently 9 o'clock, so I have 3.5 hours to get all my stuff done. I will take you along with me. So on my list, I have shower and get ready. I'm going to do that first. I don't have to worry about, backtracking in the time to figure out when I need to do that. And then my daughter has a pair of clogging shoes that the sole is separating. I need to E6000 and glue those. I need to clear the spot in my living room where the tree's gonna go. I have a little toy corner for my granddaughter, and there's toys in there that she just doesn't play with, so I'm gonna put those back in storage. And then I have a video that is edited, but I need a thumbnail and to get it uploaded and scheduled so that it can go live tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna do in the next 3.5 hours. Let's get to it. Okay, this wasn't terrible, but it also wasn't great, and all the powder is down at the bottom. I'm not drinking that. I think this is going in a smoothie because I'm not drinking it straight again. Ugh. Okay, I am in the getting ready phase of my to-do list, and I'm gonna get some makeup on my face. I think I'm gonna play with my Blow and Smoke palette because I may want to use that for my stage makeup. And so I'm just going to play around with that. Probably not going to film, might turn it on a little bit, but I'll show you my results when I'm done. And I'd have you let me know what you think of it, but you probably won't see this until Friday. And so therefore I will have had to make a decision already on if I'm going to use it on the stage or not. All right, I'll turn the camera back on when I get there. Once again, didn't get the record button pushed. As you can see, I do have a little bit on my eyes. I'm a little intimidated by this, so I started with this lightest gray over here, stone face, because it's a place to start and it's a nice safe color. So I am using my new Sigma brushes I got in the QVC Black Friday sale. The one I used for the light gray was the E38 diffused crease brush, and I'm going to use the E27, the detailed blending brush, to go in one of these deeper mattes. So I think, how about Ignite over here? And is that the one with the, yeah, that actually has the micro shimmers in it, but by the time it's blended away, I think you won't see those. So, but I don't want to go into Slated yet because it is a deeper shade. So I'm just going to pat this on to get it there. And I don't know how much of this I'm going to show you because I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of trial and error. And then this is the E40 Max tapered blending brush, and just going to blend. I am going to start slow and build to the point that I want it to be. I want to be dramatic and smoky, but I also don't want to be too over the top. So, and I will kind of blow it out a little on the outside edge here because it is going to be for stage makeup. I mean, I'll probably wear it to work today too, but I have rehearsal tonight, so no big deal. I'm going to use a flat shader brush and go into full metal down here for a shimmer. Probably should use a glitter glue, but I'm not going to. We'll see. If I like it and end up doing this for my stage makeup for the show, I will use a glitter glue. Okay. I don't know if there's any difference in the top one smoking to the bottom one. It's a little, maybe just a little more shimmery. Put that in the center. And then Starstruck is in the middle. So put that on. Oh my goodness. This surprised me when I swatched it too. I'll put that Black Friday haul video up there where I swatched out this palette. I feel like I got a little much there, so we'll just use my finger and blend. Wow. Okay, I want to deepen this up, but I feel like I need something a little more precise. So this is a Coastal Scents brush. They don't exist anymore, but it's kind of a bigger pencil brush. And I'm going to go into the black and just really dab that where I want it before I start blending, because I don't want to get too insane and put it in the wrong place. The idea here will be to have the eye and then a red lip. We'll be wearing false lashes and heavier like blush and bronzer and that kind of stuff because it is stage makeup. Okay, let's use that blending brush again, kind of blow out that top edge. I'm not using my microphone and I feel like I'm kind of mumbling a little, so hopefully you guys can hear me. I think I kind of like that. I'm gonna do the other side and see what I think. All right, I have the eyes done with mascara and eyeliner, and I think I'm going to take that white on a tiny little pencil brush and just brighten up the inner corner. I think I like it. I do have a little bit of blush. I used my new Essence Blush Crush in, I'm starting to date my makeup when I get it, and I put that right over the name. Lovely Lilac, that's what it is. Okay. So yeah, I got garage sale stickers. And so every time I bring something in, which next year, especially Q1, won't be anything because I'm going on a no buy, but I am going to put the date sticker on there so that I know how old stuff is. And then I won't have to spend all the time going through my orders to look it up and see how long I've had it. Oh, I do have fallout from this. So I think on show nights, if I do decide to use this, I'm going to need to do my eyes first because you've got something this deep. And I also have sparkles all over my face, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I don't want to like glitter under the lights and look like I've been snowed on. I'm not in the snow scene in the Nutcracker, so I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me powder and just powder this down. I wasn't going to put the lip on, and then I thought, well, you know what? I probably should if I'm going to make a decision about whether I'm going to wear this on stage or not. And so I did, and here I am in natural light. Probably my studio lighting is a better gauge, though, because, I mean, the stage lighting is kind of like that. But anyway, I think this is what I'm going to do for the stage. I like it. All right, I need to go check off what I've done. I actually fixed my daughter's shoes. And now I'm ready, so I'm going to move on to the next thing. I just realized that I need to do my article for the paper. I have a column for the theater in each week's paper and the deadline is noon on Tuesday. Normally I do it Monday afternoon or Tuesday morning, but because I'm not at work right now and I won't be to work until afternoon, I need to get that done real quick. So I'm going to stop my cleaning progress and take care of that, and then get back to finishing up getting a spot ready for the tree. And then I also need to get supper prepped and in the crock pot because I'm leaving. Once I leave here at 12:30, I will not be back until 10 o'clock. So I need to get that in the crock pot. And I am now at 11:41, so I have about 45 minutes left to get out of here. I did get a few things checked off. I don't know if I'm gonna get everything done or not. All right, I got my article written and submitted, and now I am going to brown the ground beef because I'm doing a hamburger soup for supper, so I'm going to do that. And I think while it's browning, I can go back and forth between the kitchen and the living room and keep working on sorting through the baby's toys and getting some of those out of the living room. It's kind of time to do a little upgrade and transition out of some of the younger toys and bring some other things. She's really bored with what's in there. So I'm going to get the hamburger started and then bebop back and forth. We actually raise our own beef, and so that's why my hamburger is packaged like this. And I want to make sure we have lots of leftovers to eat all week. This being a show week, cooking is something that doesn't happen very many nights. And salt and pepper. And add a few other spices. I like spicing the meat while it's cooking because it kind of seems like it seeps in better. That was some basil, oregano, and I'm looking for my thyme. Yeah. And while that is cooking, I'm going to get out the crock pot, open my other cans of things that go in my soup. This is a really easy soup because it's 2 pounds of hamburger, some broth. You can use chicken or beef. I mean, I usually use beef broth because I'm doing hamburger, and then just canned vegetables. I use canned potatoes, corn, carrots, peas, green beans. Sometimes I throw in some water chestnuts just for a little crunch. But yeah, any vegetables you want, and you throw it all in there, stick it in the crock pot, and let it cook. Then we like to top it with cheese and crackers and that kind of thing, and just so good. All right, let me go get my cans out and get those open. I don't have any canned carrots, so I might have to get crazy and actually cut up some carrots to put it in there, and it'll be fine. It's gonna be cooking all day, so they'll get nice and soft, but yeah, I think I have to cut up some real carrots. I mean, not that canned carrots aren't real carrots. You get what I mean. I also like to add a can of Rotel because it gives it lots of really good flavor. I'm going to switch burners because this one is not working quite right, and it likes to turn itself on high when you're not looking. Needless to say, I am not actually going back and forth working on toys. That was a little bit optimistic. I have an electric can opener, but it's kind of on its last leg. I may have to use it anyway. This one is not working. And literally, it's just dump soup. I actually don't drain the vegetables because then it gives you kind of a vegetable broth. I add water anyway, so it might as well be the water that the vegetables are in, and then you keep all of those nutrients and don't drain them down the sink. I have a little corn left over from one of our meals this week, and that's going in too. If you have any leftover vegetables in your refrigerator, this kind of a soup is a great way to use them up. And then I have 2 cans of white potatoes diced that are going to go in, and I sometimes will dice up a sweet potato and put it in there as well. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that or not. It really is yummy in there, so I might, even though I'm running really low on time right now. And then I'm going to dump in some beef broth. This one is not quite full, but it's almost full. And I think that's all I'm going to put in because by the time I get my meat in there, then my crock pot's going to be pretty full. So this is getting close, and when it's done, I'll dump it in, stir it all up, and let her go. And then I need to eat and get ready and get out of here and get to work. And I have about 20 minutes to do that, so I'm probably not going to turn the camera back on again until I'm either in the car or at work. Okay, I guess I lied about turning the camera on. I decided I am going to do a sweet potato, so you quickly peel it. And I almost forgot the carrots, you guys. I got distracted and they got buried. I don't know why my camera looks so blurry. I cleaned the lens and I don't know what's going on. So anyway, no commentary on my knife skills. I know they're not the greatest. How many of you were sitting there watching this thinking, Tina, the carrots, you forgot the carrots. Now, if I'm in a hurry, I will just as easily make this soup in a stock pot on the stove, and it can be done in like half an hour. It's better if it sets and the flavors kind of mingle and that kind of stuff, but you literally can make this soup, and if it just simmers for about, once you get it all in there, it simmers for about 20 minutes, it's ready to eat. So if you need a quick and healthy, easy dinner, this hamburger soup is definitely one of our go-tos for that. Okay, because we raise our own meat and it is grass-fed, it's really lean, so I don't have anything that I need to drain. And I'm just going to put this straight into the crock pot. This is a very full crock pot. Okay, carrots are in, and I'm probably not going to video me cutting up the sweet potato because it's kind of a scary process. I like to cut them in about bite-sized pieces. Sweet potatoes are not easy to cut. All right, that has to go in too somehow. Man, this is full. Jeez. I don't even know how I'd be able to stir it. Probably should have mixed up the vegetables and stuff before I put the meat in. Let's bring you over so you can see the yumminess that is this crock pot full of vegetables and beef. I am going to put some of the same seasonings that I put on the meat, so a little oregano. Not a lot of salt because I did not use low sodium beef broth, but we don't have an issue with salt. In fact, my daughter and I both have low blood pressure, and the doctor has said we can liberally salt our food, so my husband's fine too. A little more thyme, basil, and I think I'm out of bay leaves. I normally like to put a bay leaf in here, but I think I'm out of them, so that's going to be that. And then I will mix that with the lid on and let it go. I am done with work and I'm heading over to my tap class. That's a 45-minute class. After that, I'll have a little bit of time between that and rehearsal when I plan to get some food with my daughter, and also that's when I plan to work on my getting my video ready for tomorrow. So I should be able to finish it in that amount of time. I also am not in the second act, so if I need to, I can finish it up at that time as well. It is pajama day. Actually, it's pajama week at the dance studio, so I brought my flannel PJ bottoms and I'm going to go take class in that. I still have my What's Crack-a-Lackin' Nutcracker shirt on that my friend and director gave to me, and so yeah, I'm gonna go take my tap class and I will continue on. Super busy day at work, and I did not get done what I needed, everything I needed to get done. There just seems to never be enough time, but tomorrow's another day and I will pick it up where I left off. Good morning. It is Wednesday and I am currently sitting in the Walmart pickup area. I have an order for the theater concessions for the show this weekend, and oh my goodness, it's snowing a little bit. Woke up to a little skiff of snow on the ground, nothing serious or, you know, really a problem or anything, but it is spitting a little bit of snow right now. It's kind of pretty. Anyway, I was going to show you my smoothie, but I drank it already. I did put the greens in my smoothie, and I didn't taste it in there. It made it a little funky color, which they usually do, but it was much more palatable to drink it that way. They're coming out now with my order, so I'll be right back. This is definitely the way to go, picking up concession orders, because I usually have several cases of water, I have 6 packs of soda, and shopping for all of that, putting it in the cart, putting it on the conveyor, putting it in the car is a lot. Now all I have to do is get it in the theater. So I love Walmart pickup. It's Thursday, December 12th, and this vlog is supposed to go up tomorrow, but I'm not sure that's going to happen because I'm leaving for work late. I had to stay home to let the furnace guy in. Our furnace has been on the fritz since Thanksgiving. Fortunately, we've been able to use it. We've just had to have the fan blowing all the time. Anyway, it's fine now. It's fixed, but I have some things that I have to get done at work tonight before the show. However, being home for a little bit this morning allowed me to get my Christmas nails done. I wanted to get this Christmassy sparkly red on for the show. I'm wearing my Christmas light earrings today to be a little festive and get in the mood. And so I have to string the lights on the tree. I have to get cash for concessions and box office, answer messages for ticket requests and that sort of thing. And those are the things that I have to get done. Oh, and record announcements on the sound system. So once I get those things done, I can then come back home, get ready for the show, and then flip it back around and go back to the theater. I need to be there between 5 and 5:30 to get the box office open and all set up. So you might have noticed that that doesn't leave any time for editing in there. The show starts at 7. We're done a little after 9 by the time we get everything closed up, wrapped up, and I'm back home. It's going to be easily 10:30. So I am hopeful that I can... No, it's not going to happen. This vlog will go up on Saturday, so there probably won't be a Vlogmas on Friday, and that's okay. If you remember when I started this, I said I was going to try to do every weekday, but I was also going to give myself grace because I knew this week especially was going to be nuts. So you'll see it, you just won't see it on Friday. You'll be seeing this hopefully on Saturday, at the latest Sunday. So anyway, I'm off to work and I will probably show you a little bit of our Christmas decorations. I videoed a little bit of our nutcrackers in the window, and so I'll put that in here with some festive music and enjoy. Okay, so this is my tree, my problem tree. I've got lights down here, no lights from here up. And I know that this plug with the red on it has to plug into another end with a red on it, and I can't find it. I have looked with the flashlight, I've been on my tree, on the floor looking up into the tree. I can't find it. So I'm just putting different lights on here and calling it good because I don't have time to undecorate this thing and find that plug. So that's what I'm doing right now. But even if I found it, I'm not sure it would work because I did plug this in just straight to the extension cord and it didn't light up. So I think it's not working anyway. So we're gonna put these on there. And I realize putting lights on an already decorated tree is going to be somewhat of a disaster, but hopefully it won't take as long as undecorating it, putting the lights on, and redecorating it. Ooh. Okay, I lied. I plugged that in and I did get more lights. Huh. So it's something above that, but I don't have time to figure it out. I'm really hoping I can do this with just this one strand because otherwise, if I have to open another one, I'm going to have way too many lights. So we'll see. It's not perfect, but it'll work. I am working on getting some things set up, and this is my view from the tech booth. I thought you guys might like to see it. It's kind of fun. Lighting is terrible up here. I got the announcements recorded and I got the PowerPoint set up for the pre-show slideshow. And that part's done. Now I just have to set up our ticketing area and our concession counter. So I guess it's take your YouTube channel to work day because this is what happens on show days and I wanted to show you guys. So I have, let's turn this around. I have sodas and candy and water that I have to put in the concession stand and in the drink cooler. So I'm going to work on getting all of that. And here you can kind of see our Christmas decorations. So, all right, I'm going to work on that. Okay, that's ready for tonight. All right, drink fridge is full. Yay! All right, I turn this around. I'm gonna show you my outfit because it's one of my favorite outfits right now. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I don't have a head. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get all of me in this or not. And the camera's wonky, but anyway. So these jeans came from Old Navy. And I would love to be able to link them for you because that means I would be able to get another pair. But I found them on the clearance rack for $12.99 and they are sold out everywhere. I have checked clearance racks on the 3 stores that are kind of near me. I checked 2 stores when I was in St. Louis visiting my mom. They don't exist anymore, but I love them. They're a true high waist, sits at your natural waist. They remind me of the jeans we wore in the 80s. They don't have any stretch. They hold in your stomach. They are the most comfortable jeans, and they just wear terrific. This is actually the second day I've worn these. I don't wash them every time. They are cargo with a pocket on both legs, and it snaps. So you can put your phone in there and it's gonna stay. I have on some suede booties, and then this shirt I can link for you. I got this off of Amazon on a pretty good deal, and there are so many colors. It is a sweater knit, but it's super lightweight. This I think was the oatmeal and apricot or something like that. I'll link it down below. If it goes back on sale, I actually wouldn't mind getting it in some other colors, because sometimes sweaters I get too hot. I never get too hot in this one. So comfortable. And I have it as a little half tuck, but it has a band at the bottom, so if you wanted to wear it out, you absolutely could. I don't think it's long enough that I'd feel comfortable wearing it with leggings, because it doesn't cover my bottom and the back, but I love it with jeans. So, all right, I think I might have everything done that I needed to get done, and so now I can head home and get ready for the show. By the time I get home, I'll have about 2 hours before I have to come back for showtime. I have just a couple of things I have to do in my office, and then I am out of here for sure. So I have to go into my square and set up some new items for our fundraising items, so that the concession workers have an easier time with adding things up when they're doing credit card sales. So that first, then I'm out of here, promise. Okay, so obviously I didn't do the black gray smoky eye. I decided to do a brown smoky eye instead. I think it's a little more understated for the part that I'm playing. So I think it'll still be okay with the red lip though. So I have my makeup done, got my hair pinned back. I need to put some curls in it. And so I already put my heat protectant spray on. And this first one, I'm going to curl forward just because I like having a little bit coming towards my face. The lighting in this bathroom is terrible. It's very harsh, and my under eyes are looking really, really baggy. So anyway, I'm going to do ringlets all around my head. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. All right, ringlets are done, and I didn't brush them out or run my fingers through them or anything. And then let's see if we can get there's the back. Something about Nutcracker, it just requires ringlets. Anyway, I need to grab some food and get to the theater. I am back at the theater, and I have my stage makeup on, my hair is done, I've got my costume on, and I am going to be doing my regular pre-show duties with the show, and then I'll be going backstage right as the curtain goes up. So it's going to be a little bit hectic, a lot of it busy, but it's also going to be really fun. I love the Nutcracker. It's our third Nutcracker performance. I'm actually in my office, but you can hear the music for Arabian that's going on the stage right now. I'm actually in my office. I have a few things I need to take care of, but I do want to get back out, and I also need to go backstage for bows. I'm only in the party scene, so I get to watch the rest of it, which is really cool. As you can see, I did not go with the gray smoky eye. I decided to do something a little less dramatic, but still dramatic. But I did keep the red lip, and to give it a little bit of sparkle, I've been using the City Lips Holly over the top of the Maybelline red lip that I've been using, which is Crimson Race. Such a pretty red. Oh, it's pretty. Anyway, I just thought I'd check in and let you know I'm going to end this vlog, and I hope that you enjoyed my run up to Nutcracker and the little bit that I've shared backstage and that kind of thing. Bye-bye.